Ladies and gentlemen, moving straight on to the next bout of the evening. This is a boxing bout for over 2 minutes. Your first fighter, stepping into the ring and fighting out of the blue corner, Mawby!
Hello and welcome to Combat Challenge Stand and Strike here at Leeds Prism Nightclub. Alex King and Rich Kenny in the commentary position for what's turning out to be a very, very exciting afternoon of fights. This is Paul Mawby coming into the ring as we speak from Team Acurai, a team we know quite well, don't we, Rich?
Yeah, we do. It's actually pulled up this fight really short notice, Alan.
Just a week.
Just a week,
literally
right,
a week.
Yeah, just a week's notice. So yeah. I'll be interested to see what his gas tank's like, because that's a big ask for anybody to step up at a week's notice and have a crack, to be honest. And much respect to Paul for doing that.
Yeah, it speaks volumes to his heart and his determination to say, yeah, I'll take that fight.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be good to see what he's got. As you said, he's an Acurai fighter. We've seen plenty of them over the years. Very, very good to fight team. Some serious fights. I think they've got 2 fighters on the show tonight. So, 2 guys peaking at the same day. And they have guys in and out of shows week in, week out. And every single time they never fail to impress.
Yeah, it's like we always say, iron sharpens iron. And these guys coming out of these very, very accomplished fight teams, it's almost like a guarantee of quality in a way.
Yeah, they do.
And his opponent, stepping into the ring and fighting on the red corner, Chris J.
What else coming out now is Chris J. Same way it's Paul at 75 kilos. And this bout's going to be a boxing debut bout, which is slightly different to the other boxing matches we've got on the card, in that this one's actually just going to be fought over 3 2-minute rounds, not the traditional 4-2s that this sort of level of boxing tends to do. So he's a team Fu fighter. We saw a couple of them on Prison Show last time. They had some really good boxers actually on that
show. Really good, yeah.
I remember there was a young lad who was very accomplished, had a lot of following with him as well, and had a good movement, good speed. I've seen a lot of these guys over the years, so we've got 2 really good camps here who are really going to throw down. I'm excited because Acurai have got some fantastic strikers. They've got an excellent striking coach and some really, really good guys, and the same with Team Fu, to be honest, in that they've got lots of defense strikers at the same sort of time fighting on the same show. So I would imagine the height advantage will go with Chris. And I'm looking to see how sort of Paul fares, having just stepped into this almost last minute.
Yeah, indeed, Rich. And I think that's one of the most exciting things about shows like this is you do get to see these emerging, debuting fighters from established teams, which gives us a whole new set of people to put eyes onto and enjoy the work of, which is really important.
It's blooding young fighters, which is excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen, now for the official introduction, the fighter fighting out the blue corner, weighing in at 70.6. He's 23, stands at 5'10". He fights out of Team Acurai and hails from Thornaby, Paul Mawby! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 72. He's 31, stands at 6 tall. He fights out of Team Fu and hails from Leeds, Chris J. Your referee is the Black Conway.
Both guys with a decent amount of support, as well as you expect from 2 teams like this. As we said earlier in the thing, height advantage with Chris, weight pretty level to be honest. Both under 75 kilos, around at 70-72, which is excellent. Really keen for this one to get underway because for this one to kick off the boxing part of the show. Really looking forward to it. Both camps, great hands from both fighters, I'm sure. So let's rock and roll.
Let's go. Touch them up. We're underway. Nice long jab.
Paul in the black Venom shorts, Chris fighting out of the Twins blue and white shorts.
Nice high hands from Chris early.
Yeah, nice right through the middle there from Paul. Long lead-in stance there from Paul, which looks good if he's got the head movement to go with it, which he's certainly looking like he has early, which is excellent. Leads him well on that front jab.
That body jab's coming into play a little bit there.
Yeah, rolls his head well there, so he has got the head movement to go with that long step-in stance there.
Oh!
He'll get the 8 count for there, but it wasn't so much the shot that
more
put him down
stumble,
there.
I think.
He was kind of turning out there on his lead foot, and actually Brad hasn't given him a count there, very aware that was actually a stumble. He kind of tripped over his own feet. Rolled well there under that shot as well. But Chris pouring it on with some fairly big shots. He'll probably want to tighten up a little bit. He's getting a little bit wild.
A little bit wild there from Chris. Obviously smelt blood a little bit there, perhaps.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think he probably got a little bit carried with that. Lovely right through the middle there from Paul.
And early doors, Paul is coming across his...
Lovely left hook to the body.
Oh my goodness.
Strong left hook. You heard that just absolutely bounce around the inside of this room. Chris pulling the head down and hitting the back of the head. He'll probably have a little chat with that.
I don't think that's not cool. But certainly early doors, Paul Mawby looking like the more technical of the two strikers.
Well, Chris has just had the word from his coach says this is not an effing street fight. Please just box. And very, very good advice from a competent coach.
The adrenaline's going, Rich.
Yeah, of course it is.
You know, they've got a big audience here. They're fighting in front of.
Yeah, and you could hear the support for these guys coming out, and you know, Paul's looking to work one or two punches together, get behind his combinations, and I think Chris just a little bit excited for his debut.
And understandably so.
Absolutely.
These are young guys as well. Let's not forget.
He's getting the good advice now. Use your jab, use your right hand, and just try and box early on. Just a little bit overexcited.
Chris giving him the old straight arm there. Paul looking to go over or under.
Hard to work around it, you know. He's
okay.
Big right finished around there. Both guys looking good.
Well, that was certainly an interesting first
Well,
round.
you know, they went at it.
There's going to be some stern words in some of the corners, I think, over the next minute.
Saying that you're in a boxing match, man. So let's try doing some of that there boxing.
But you know, there's power there. There is power there,
and I can't fault a guy for wanting to ruck. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
like,
100%.
I've no concern with a guy coming in here that wants to put some passion and some aggression into his punches, man. That's what you know.
That's the good thing about the short rounds. You know, you've got to be in it to win it. You can't play a tactical game. You've got to get out there, put your guy away. 100%.
You know, like, I'd rather a guy came out angry in the first round than came out tentative. I'd rather, you know, you've got 3 2-minute rounds to work. As we said, Al, it's short rounds. If you've only got 3 2s, if you want to finish a guy, you've got to start trying to finish him. You can't be waiting, I'll tire him out round 2 and 3. By the time you tire him out, you're both ready to go home.
Exactly. And these guys, by the time they get into these rings and cages, they can do these 3 rounds in their sleep. But cardio's not going to be an issue if they're throwing haymakers for 3 rounds straight. So,
like you said, Paul's coming in on short notice, but looks like he's breathing a bit, but that'll be first round nerves. You know, I expect good things from him. He's a nice technical boxer. He's got nice footwork. I like his movement.
I do like his head movement.
Yeah, I mean, all
he
round.
He slips and rolls really nicely.
He does. He moves well, and he's light on his feet. You know, he's got that. I haven't once seen him put his heel down on his back foot. He's you know, he's not looking to load up his shots. He is looking to stay technical with boxing. He's got lovely footwork. Bit heavier planted from Chris. Nice right hand over the top. Rolls well on the inside and hits the body well with the right and left as well. Kind of pouring these punches a bit at the moment is Chris. He's really just throwing shots, and some of them even sort of almost hammer fisting, to be honest, at some points.
Paul just gave him a look as if to say, "Really, guy, come on."
Yeah,
I thought we were boxing here, man.
Yeah. There's an awful lot of hammer fists came in that mid-round section, but he's actually cut him. Like you said, he's caused a nosebleed there. Just got the nose moving. It's not hammering blood. Good advice from Chris's corner saying body, head, like reap the body with those hooks as he has been doing, then come back upstairs, because the body is probably the more available target at the moment. If you're headhunting a guy like Chris at the moment who's fairly long, it's going to be difficult, but he's having great success with those body shots.
Paul is digging into the body there.
Oh, lovely body shots, really nice. So that right hand's a really nice shot to the body. He's hitting well just under the ribs with the right hand.
I think Paul is starting to measure his guy now. He's measuring his man.
Yeah, I think Chris is very aggressive in flurries, you know.
He's a powerful guy. You can see from his build. You know, when he's landing, they are not light shots. The technique might not necessarily be there, but they're dangerous.
You know, I doubt whether it's because he's not technical. I think it's because he's excited.
Yeah.
And I think he's keen to have a fight. Like, I think he came to fight, and that's, you know, I respect that.
And, you know, it's a big difference when you're sparring in the ring with your teammates when you get in there with the guy who's trying to put you away.
And Paul's really putting in these right-handed body shots. He's really putting these body shots in.
He's digging them in deep.
Good round from Paul so far, and Chris staying in it and staying tall, keeping his hands high, not eating much damage to the head, but eating a lot of shots to the body, really.
Another exciting round in the books there. Again, a little bit more measured, maybe a little bit of cardio is coming into play for both guys now, but...
yeah, I think they're both starting to work a bit now. Chris getting too keen to throw down with everything he's got.
I think he's trying to put Paul away with one big flurry, and Paul's not the sort of guy who's going to go for that. He's got to pick his shots. He's going to see where he's striking and put them there.
He's eating shots, but not the sort of shots that I would have expected from the taller boxer. I'd have spoke to the taller boxer like Chris to stiffen up his punches, use his range and land the shots, but Paul coming in, hitting the body really well, especially that right hand out. He's kind of rolling in nicely, putting the right hand in very, very tasty, but if I was his corner, I'd be saying hit that body with the right hand and then come with the overhand right, because the straight punches are struggling to get through with the difference in range.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, the advice I would certainly be giving is hit the body hard with the right, then come up to the head with either a big overhand right or a looping right hook.
And let's see if that's exactly what he does, because obviously he's got a lot of experience in his corner. Anthony Franklin there.
Franklin's helping him out, and we'll probably say that exact thing that I've just said there. Hit the body with the right, and then come over with the right hand over the top if you want to hit him in the head. Nice jab there from Chris.
Lovely, that's more
He's got
like
some good
it.
straight punches, stiffen out really well. So Paul
Like
in here
some more
now,
of
clinched up there for the clean break on that. Yeah, that was the right hand over the top, but I do think he needs to come to the body first.
He needs to set that up, because with the reach of Chris, he's not going to get in.
Set up well early with the 1-2. He was doing quite nice with the left-right combination. There's the right to the body, and I wonder if he'll then come back upstairs once he's hit this body a bit more. There is limited time to work. We're only talking 3-2s here, so these guys have to work, and they have to work at almost quite a frantic pace quite early on.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute 12 seconds of the third round, your referee, Mr. Brad Conway, calls a stop to the fight, declaring your winner by knockout.